another episode of Talk with Sebastian. Today, we've got our favorite co-host, Great.
Yo, so what about people that don't know what I do from Great Extreme on YouTube, and we're there for talk on what it must
Welcome to Agree, man. You don't know. First, we have to be a sponsor for this show.
Yeah, so I want to say big respect to A&A Unisex Hair Salon, located at 17A Wells Street, Hackney. That's London, baby. MG.
Fresh, like in a foreign.
Yo, you know, we have to do it right now. We are starting to real life. Some people feel like say, cap, we are cap. We're capping up, bro. We live real life.
But before we get into it, you know, we talk more fluent and get the talking out. When we make ourselves a drink, this is Talk with Sebastian. I'll be that gentleman. Yeah, that's how we don't so like we dry through, like we wet with throat.
Nice,
so, you don't know, we can't tell you what we're drinking.
Why if you
wet throat?
Why? We don't know.
Why if you wet throat? Them sure not cut up apart.
Alright.
You know, we're gonna drink with liquor.
We don't have a drink, you don't know. We have a friend, I agree. We can't talk what we're drinking because
we're not gonna free sponsor.
We're not gonna be ready yet. So we're gonna have a drink. So show up my drink.
Yeah, man. So, man like Sebastian, it's a blessing to hear that.
It's a blessing, man. Respect. No, great. Congratulations. I see you making waves online, man. I see you making waves online. Every feed will pop up. If you go on YouTube, your feed pop up, Instagram, TikTok. Great.
Yeah, man.
Congratulations. You're doing good things. Heard that you get some big deals and the big sponsor behind you as well.
Yeah, basically, give thanks for the congrats on the monetization of my channel. We only just monetized it from last year. And I would have never even expected we would get to do it so quick, but yeah, it happened.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I'm fully monetized now, but even we have to go through every kind of detail where monetizing. People see you as a YouTuber, but they don't understand, say, yo, it's a whole it's really technical.
Yeah.
Once you get to understand what YouTube's about, then you're good to go. You understand me? I say, but yeah, man, and I want to say big shout out to sponsor of my Nigerian trip, Hatchet UK, which is one of the biggest book publishing companies.
Big up Hatchet UK, you don't know.
So Hatchet UK has a big respect to Hatchet UK.
Big respect Hatchet UK.
Yeah, a book publishing company located right in London. So yeah, more.
Weird, man.
Cheers, bro.
Respect, but we're gonna jump right in, you know. We're gonna jump right in.
Yeah.
Kartel. Vybz Kartel. In concert in New York.
True.
You understand? That show that just, I don't know, there's something about that show that captivating the whole nation and the whole genre and the whole people. What do you think about the show?
Yo, alright. First and foremost, I'm so happy, overwhelmingly happy for Vybz Kartel.
Me too.
You know why?
Yeah.
The pressure we've been through for the past 13 years in have to deal with legal matters. And we all know it's not hiding. You know what I mean? We know him go to prison for and then, you know, whatnot. Whether I win on a technical basis or not, we still end up come out victorious.
Yes.
Sold out Barclays, brother. I know something now, man, that anybody can do. You know how much people, Cardi B herself say, yo, she's never seen the Barclays.
The man bring out
in this kind of magnitude.
He brings out liquor on the stage.
Bro,
the man
bro, you see what a man do? Whole heap of artists in America, big star, big rapper, big star. Yeah, big star what name has never bring those type of
But you know what? Because when I first started watching the show, I'm kind of edgy because when we started watching till it was gone, I was start watching with criticism. What am I going to do now? What am I going to say now? What am I going to... You have to say fine. I don't know. This show, it was so magnifying that I don't find enough fault. All the fault that when I run out of bread hours, in my not doing something fully, like that becomes no fault. In the last part, the man just rip songs. The man do songs, the man do full songs.
And the people, and one of the things with that is the people that basically interact with.
Interact, sing.
You know what I'm saying?
The people that sing like the whole stadium catch a line. The whole stadium. That much.
You know how long it has been since Vybz Kartel have visited the United States? And then you ever get the chance. Alright, before we even go there, bro. Remember I said, the whole fact of Vybz Kartel getting a chance to revisit the United States.
Yeah.
Not only just that, I get to understand somewhat that he lived there.
Buy a house, yeah, because he said that.
You understand? And I didn't say that. Some people, me and work out for him.
Yeah, he bought a house in my.
You understand? I have some conversation with some virgin last night, and I tell him, say, yo, the man said, live America.
Yeah.
That him say, and that me work with. Why can't you want to come cap? You know, this time of year, this kind of climate.
He's about it.
He's about it, bro.
Yeah.
And he must say, yo, you have no safe. For him, personally, even if bad man don't want cartel, personally, the system I feel like would have tried to go. Them that look for any reason. So, you understand why he decides to say, yo, no, I think that's alright now.
You said, I don't know if you remember when he drew the Fever. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Goosebumps pull my skin. When that draw the full thing, the whole full song out.
Yeah.
When he draw Fever and then roll out and like this. And the thing that just have blow up in the ear. To me, that was so
moment.
Yo!
See Vybz Kartel.
And again, when the next hit point for me, when he called out his mother, and the mother the mother started, him couldn't go wrong.
Yeah.
Them can't go wrong. His mother and embrace him.
Embrace him, yeah. That's not something where, not even, I can't have any vivid memory of even what rapper you ever said.
I don't know who I'm like, scared of boring or who
I'm most likely Vybz Kartel come with that idea. I think that type of youth, you know, when just think outside the box. And that's what most people
do. And then they look so humble, she not dress up like she just normal, like a normal Jamaican mom.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, what about people, alright, basically, what about people don't have to be Vybz Kartel?
Yeah.
What about people still feel like Vybz Kartel should have never free?
Yeah.
What about people have this behavior or mindset of, in doing crime, when I go there, I will go out that plan. In regards to all of that, remember the man for 13 years.
Yeah.
And in fight it, in challenge it, and in fight it, and in win.
Yeah.
And in free. And people need to understand, say, Kartel is an entertainer. What by any
now we used to be the 55th party. We glad set free as a black man in captivity. But we never really sure about.
Let me tell you why I'm glad set Kartel free. I'm glad set Kartel free because the system was too in a hurry to prove
it. Yes. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And they know them violate so much rights.
Yeah.
So much constitutional rights and human rights with the brothers.
If you watch it, we know you must pick up and anybody in the audience must get whoever organizing for Sketamoran
but that's everyone like they're probably Kartel.
Yeah.
Kartel think all this thing out there. Since I youth him just think away from everybody. You know what I'm saying?
So the next part that stand out to me is when you bring up his wife. See them. Me have my opinion on it. What's your opinion?
See them deserve to be treated however we Kartel think.
Let me see I run a class. See them I run a class.
See them give us
See them Kartel wife. You see how she come up. Yeah? The way how she come up, her posture, her gestures, and how she look at her man is giving queen.
Yeah.
She don't come up with a skeleton dressing. She don't come up too loud. She come up humble. To me, she class her feet even standing. You can't know a queen. Even standing, she class her legs. You understand? She hold her hands at her side or in front of her like a woman. To me, she angle herself like a queen.
But look at her, bro.
In an extremely hype situation.
Yeah, but look at her, bro. In an extremely hype situation. You know, some woman especially, we say Jamaican woman, because we know them still.
Yeah.
If them get...
You can't say English girl, you can't say English girl. You can't say American girl. We are talking about
but we are talking about our culture.
Because the one, like the same thing.
But we are talking about culture. Culture on a cultural level. In our culture, we know that them girls can't. Some of them can't do something.
Yeah, they can't.
They make the iPad reach them head.
Yeah.
Remember, I see them is from a total different background. She are Turkish.
But themselves, she one of the girl from the ends.
Yeah.
Like
bro, they can say, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to describe her from Teleco to the point where some man go on and say, them did that. There was banging, see them. But of course, everyone, why? If you man away after man get bang before, you understand the other day? Some man go like say them did make girl put up.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
One man,
and girl for one man. So I'm telling you something, it's full jealousy, bro.
Yeah.
People just get jealous for whatever reason. It's just dumb to me. Personally, see them move, see them understand the assignment, brother.
Yeah. Bro, she hang herself like a queen. She don't say too much. She don't make too much appearance. She don't do too much. You're not a
No, Shorty fuck up that. Shorty fuck up. You see me? When I say, she deserve it, but Shorty, you fuck up.
Yeah.
I don't simple so Shorty, you know what though?
I have to wait.
You see me?
Wait, just wait.
Brother, let me tell you something.
Have faith.
Shorty lose faith in the whole thing. You see me? I wouldn't really want to go back down the rabbit hole because that we did already pass already, but she fucked up and now I see them. The man said, lucky charm. Kartel, me I tell you this now, you. If you see this podcast, me I tell you this now. Everything where you have got through right now and everything where you have right now, remember who was there through the darkest time.
Yeah.
Because when you needed that one person the most,
see them step up.
And see them was there, but that one person who you think was supposed to dead disappointed. And that's the thing. And people are saying, oh, what the fuck? And they money this and that. Yeah. People now look on the facts of this money. Yeah. Bro, me don't know. Hey, Kartel are alien, bro. Me don't think he's a human being, you know. I think Vybz Kartel is an alien. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine in a prison face life for something where you know, say, yo, this is not supposed to happen because there's so many tampering of evidence and this and that and that. The government should have overlooked that and say, yo, alright, we could go through the scape of all of this, whatever case it is, right? When we sit down here so now, with 3 other co-accused, look on life, 35 years.
In a Jamaica prison.
I mean, I have to dead as a brother. And now the woman who's supposed to help me hold me Evans, she had the one who turned around and failed me, bro. Yeah. And even then, the man still hold on. Because who you getting at the end and who they did it for you. And people want beat to them.
And you know, see them appearing in life at the right time. That's
the right moment.
Yeah. And to me, she's handling herself perfectly like a queen. I like see them. I like what she did. I like how she.
I like see them behavior. I like how she. You know, she not trying to get in her way because she know. At first, she did. I used to go like she I mean, I say, yo, I'm to that blood clot, man. She realize, say, yo, the man is star.
I know.
So what if you say, if it's a black girl that done create scene in my wine pan, Shorty and not Shorty, Spice and them type of thing there.
Not every black girl, but some black girl can. But you take a woman.
Understand? Say it's a
grown person and a woman
to over the
level and understand.
It's an art performance.
No, it's not about the performance. If you understand, say, my man is the king. My man is the head of the table. My man is the head. You understand? And if you say, if you trust him, me I don't trust him. Simple as that.
You're not man a choice.
You adapt, you're going to do. My man is the head. Whether you're entertaining football.
Especially a man like Kartel with him caliber.
Yes.
The caliber man we are talking about. If you there with Angelina Jolie, you know that she's an actor.
Yeah.
And she pretty much deal with everybody in the acting industry. She have to go do a sex scene. Clothes have to take off.
Yeah.
You have to deal with it.
You have to deal with it.
You understand what I'm saying? Kartel, however, he's an entertainer. By any means, he's going to do him to attract the attention of the audience. Whether by singing, by whatever it is he has to do. That's how we're going to come here and entertain. So deal with it or go. You see me? You don't have no other choice.
Kartel, whatever you're doing is working. Just try don't get headlighted because the same people
Kartel grow man.
The same people put it there and them are going to take it up.
Kartel grow man. No, I don't know if you don't see growth tonight.
I see growth, but it's still shaking. It's still like a shake.
What do you mean shake?
Like what I don't like is the other day do an interview and I don't know if it's from a friend, Vanessa being that about she loved the dick and like certain things you don't try to bring on people to get gain. Like when you're at a certain level or a certain maturity, juicy, you know, bring on people to get ahead.
But we're not trying to bring them.
Yeah, but she's a woman, you can't talk about her.
Brother, you can't talk about her.
Me not feel like somebody.
So you can sing about fuck and then thing that you can't talk about it.
Exactly.
Me not feel like somebody where you say involved.
So Kartel to sing say.
So Vanessa bring them and know some explicit and know some.
Everybody knows that's what Kartel say.
Yeah, but him and I not in a good place and everything and you're talking and your interview as a global superstar with billions of watch your program, you're talking belittling her.
But he's always been.
You think that's belittling?
Yes. Me not think that need a bit more maturity.
Maybe service.
Him ignoring Lisa hype then. It's a part of maturity.
I mean, him ignore Lisa Hype and time when them just come out of prison.
Lisa Hype.
No, when she a rant. When she a rant,
but you see, we are going to have a rabbit hole now. What do you mean by she a rant, brother? The man have Lisa Hype in his circle. The very day him come out. Yes, something went wrong somewhere.
Yeah.
And he does this like
no, sometimes you need to. When you're elevating us, and everybody can
go. Not everybody now come.
And everybody can go.
Have the vision.
Scatter have him role when play.
No fear have him
role when play. So
I can see people.
Yeah.
Everybody have them.
But Lisa, I probably should not work with the things.
Yeah, but the question, what you just said a while ago, the argument is just said. He said something on an interview with Madu. She loved the dick. If you said that's
no, he said she love too much dick.
Yeah, alright.
Further.
Okay.
I think that's biblically.
Oh.
To me.
So she didn't love too much dick, that's why she didn't further. I'm probably true like that.
But maybe that's true, but certain opinion is like this guy.
No, but if it is, no, but you can't eggshell with you.
Listen what me ask. Yeah? Listen to me again all the time. Listen to it. It's like this guy. What's he called? I'm sorry, so we never have our next guest on the show. GSP, big up himself. You get me? Yeah. When he insert the position, yeah, like the guy named Youngster, I don't know if you watch his program, yeah? We're calling a black
woman
ugly. You understand?
If you're fucking ugly.
Well, me not see that. If you're in a certain position where influence
you can't say
a mass, influence a group. You have to be careful with your word.
You see, and there's no word about problems.
Before we have problems, listen. Yeah. Me say what me say. Yeah. You see, if you're an influential person, or not even if people look up to you or follow you, your words can be detrimental to somebody else. Yeah. Very detrimental to somebody else. You have to try to uplift in every way. Even when you're in an unkind moment, you have to try to uplift. Yeah. That's how I see. So if you're a superstar or somebody who's influenced, going on scene and picking at somebody who's less than them, less fortunate, and calling them names or anything. To me, me not buy it.
Okay. So that's me. So let me ask you something. How much woman you see have things to talk about, man? Whether they been big, whether they be a star great, whatever it is, and then set up on public platform and not come out of it. Everybody keeps silent. But because that fucking man says everybody don't have a problem. If you're fucking ugly, you're ugly. Yeah, but if you're a man, act like a man.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're a man,
because
if you're a man, act like a man. If you're a man, you don't go past stage and ugly and fat and dirty and skinny.
But if you're fat, you're fucking fat.
No, you don't do that.
No, as a man, you can't. Listen, you can't want to be all the same way accountable as a woman.
Yeah.
Because we are making the distinction that as a man, we are not equal.
Yeah.
So if we are not equal, there's certain things we cannot say.
No, so
and there's certain things that they can say.
Okay. So it's okay if a woman speak out. I'm not shut up.
Because right now you're giving sassy behavior.
Alright, this is
right now a woman will say you're being sassy.
Yo, this guy. Let's go back and
I tell you.
Let's go back.
Yeah, but this is where wait. You see, this is where your things shift. Because now people afraid as society because we can't say that. As an influential person or whatever, if you say it on camera, then maybe you can say it a little more different just to fit the narrative. But if you ever say it, just me and you there, that's not our reason now. You're supposed to see him and say, fucking hell, man, it's your fucking brother. What the problem with that? Right. No, you have to say, Sassy, I can't speak.
I think Youngster right there, how people ugly.
No, but now I say right or wrong, I don't know why I'm calling ugly and pretty much, but as I say, he's supposed to cast.
Should have fit the European standard.
But like, should have fit the European standard. Should have the straight nose, should have the surgery. The argument for me is that. You don't agree with that. No, but I agree with no man. This is a woman. You can talk your mind, but talk in a respectful way. You have daughter, you have mother, you have sister. Talk in mind in a respectful way. And me as a big man, I come on, or a man, I come on, and my son, I come on stage and I call a woman ugly. Me personally, I would have pulled them up. You understand? A big man make a decision. At any point, you can be the person who discriminate against.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
A man can call your daughter ugly.
You understand?
If you want to call her ugly,
but in your eyes, she's beautiful.
No, but you know
she's beautiful to me. So, alright, so
that girl that went in my
car. Yo, brother, you see, we're not go off real with this thing, bro. Yeah, because more past people every day are beautiful. And some other people see them beautiful. No people that see me handsome.
And that's why you don't tell a person
no, you can. He can say that. He can say she ugly because If you feel she's ugly. You understand? For me, if this is somebody ugly,
You know, this.
what do you mean by it?
You know, discriminate too much. I think I mind black
Bro,
woman.
yeah.
When
Try
I
to
ugly,
shoot for your
you know,
foot,
respect.
and-
You understand?
You don't try to fit a size 5 shoes and a size 10 foot.
Yeah.
It just don't make sense, bro. If you see something what personally you think say, yo, yeah, she fat. She just fucking fat, bro. What the fuck you trying to cover up that fat?
Everything good for sex.
And everything costs.
Bro, stop telling me say and everything.
Look at this.
You're not gonna see somebody nice you can just walk up to me and be like, oh, you're fat. Yeah. Of course you're not gonna
Look
do
at
that.
me go back. Look at me
Of
go
course
back.
you're not gonna do that. Why fucking fat, you're fat.
Great, look at me go back, yeah? Look at me go back. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try practice. Words can heal and words can kill.
You can damage.
What will be your words today?
I try to be kind to you.
No, you say fat. You say fat. You say.
No.
What are the kind words?
Sebastian. I'm not saying never walk on the road. I'm just make that quite clear. When I don't walk on the road, I'm talking fat.
Yeah.
But if you fucking fat, you're fat.
Question. You have a girl, yeah? You live with that woman. Your wife and partner, whatever, yeah, your girlfriend, whatever. She have put on bare weight, excess weight. She have get fat, her face get fat. How will you tell her to go to the gym? Like,
you're fat.
How will you tell her to
Man, like shit.
God kill me. I swear to God. May I tell us, babe, this
So we have babes stuff. No babes stuff. I am scared of babes stuff.
Wait. The man just asked me if the woman had
Yeah.
put on weight.
And lose control.
Yeah, I'll put on it.
How will you get her?
Remember, the cat sing the song?
Yeah.
Go on.
Sing the song.
Yeah.
If ask me something, I mean, yeah, this is. If you're in the house and you want some food, I say, babe, share me something after this. Babes, get me a drink. You understand? So, we never say, yo, you're fat, why not gym? We never do that.
Yeah.
We never say, babes,
Why not?
why not?
Yeah, you just saying that, say,
You
why
say to man. You say to
why you
man.
save a woman?
Yeah.
Why you save you? That's your big ass thing. Why you
Never say
save
that.
Yeah. But we ain't just an experience.
Yeah.
Thing. It's
But
like
I'm
the
told.
same. I'm told. So now you're
But
a woman.
Why would you come and
You're
do
a
woman
woman.
yeah.
No.
Why you're a woman?
Decisive.
No put down clothes for your arm.
Yeah.
This
No,
is generous.
be so that's a big ass thing.
This is show.
Yeah.
I show up your show.
Alright,
We're not reading. This is show.
Yeah.
Listen to me. I'm being disingenuous. Don't do that. First of all, if me there with my woman, that's part of me. My woman is part of me. So she start put her belly weird, she start if ear a drop out, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Never tell her I said, babe, look here, this a go wrong, that a go wrong,
Yeah.
whatever. That woman out there don't mean fuck out to me.
No,
We don't have the
no,
connection.
no,
We-
yeah.
Bro, can I finish?
Yeah.
Shut up, can I finish?
No.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah, go on.
yeah. First of all, the woman out there don't have nothing to do with me.
So that's how I'm spreading it.
That's why it's spread it.
Bro, what is wrong with you guys? I'm not saying I'm spreading no hate. I'm saying, we're not gonna run up to a woman and say she fat or she ugly. I'm not gonna do that. But if you're fucking ugly, you're ugly. People, there more people out there who don't find me attractive. But they never tell me.
So do you a favor. So do the woman the same a favor.
Yeah, Ronaldo on the bigger picture. Bro, you're supposed to be able to speak your mind and speak your truth and live with yourself. This is how we now do for society. We now shut my mouth and start tiptoe and walk on eggshell road. No pussy, no body.
No, but if you have a,
Please, no,
but if you have a dress a matter,
you're not for me playing. If you just bury it like there.
Yeah.
No, me now do that.
you have certain
Who look after that?
responsibilities.
Yeah, man, I'm not saying I don't have certain responsibilities, but now I tell you, no, body if you do no foul shit, I'm gonna start walking and start eating people. That's not what I'm about. But if it's the truth of something, I'm gonna feel like this is how I need to express myself. Wait a minute, let me finish. If me feel like you want to express myself, me have to express myself.
Yeah.
Because that's how me feel better in myself. Good. No people don't like Queenie because she's very expressionless.
Expressive.
No.
Yeah.
She's very expressive.
Yeah.
Yeah? But I understand why Queenie is who she is because she just raw. She tell you like this, like me or hate me, I am who I am. I'm gonna tell you how I feel, I'm gonna tell you what I see, an argument done, bro.
But why we jump on Queenie, which is my friend, big up Queenie. We are up on the Spice Girl shoplifting gang member. Cleared up 19,000 theft after blaming mental illness. The Spice Girl, we all know her. You understand?
Yeah.
She's an icon in the dance.
I make you go where I talk, man.
She's an
Just say
icon.
me to go, because I see I don't know. You don't
She's
know.
an icon. She's
You don't know what a Spice Girls. I make you go where I talk.
Yeah.
I'm not like
You
that.
never do all that.
You never know the Spice Girl. I want to hear me hear about Spice Girls, so I'm going to say me to go.
So when she dress up and when she come out, she do her dance.
So I had a long time and do her thing.
She do her dance when she come out. Whether I teach people clothes, shopping for clothes, buy her clothes, make her clothes, she do her damage. But do you think it's okay, yeah, if somebody come vandalize the place or take your life or disturb your business in any form of way, lick food out of your mouth, lick food out of your family mouth, even though those businesses are in the chain, they are big established giants, yeah? What do you think if somebody can just run up in their place and then claim mental illness? What do you think about the whole story?
Michibu understand the assignment. Michibu is a smart fucking woman.
Yeah.
Understand the assignment? Understand the British way of life?
Smart in what way?
Alright, you ask me a question.
Yeah.
We can answer?
Yeah.
We can answer?
Yeah.
Alright. If you get charged for a crime, what is your ultimate aim? Just to bust. It's to make sure that you bust that case and beat that case by any means.
Yes.
Michibu understand the assignment.
So do you think it's a real addiction, a real mental health issue you have?
You ask me a question and I answer. I don't want to go the comment of someone having real mental problem.
Yeah.
And we will say something will trigger other people out there saying, how dare you say that you don't know because you're no doctor. You understand what I'm saying? So we want to be very careful in how we answer questions like that. Michibu have a mental problem, it might be true, it might be lie, but you can't make that determination on just she's stealing stuff. She said it's because of her mental problem and mental issue why she behaved the way she behaved. And the judge, a court of law in a Britain, agreed with the fact. Because if the court agree with the fact, there must be evidence proving that this woman have developed these problems over the years. You understand what I'm saying? So we don't want to comment on that if she has a mental problem or not. Whether it's true or lie, I don't know. I'm not. No comment. No comment. I'm not saying I believe or don't believe.
Yeah, but as she said to us well, so I'm not something you're not feeling.
Like I said, a court of law, bro.
Do you think somebody can be addicted to thieving?
Yeah.
Stealing?
Yes.
You can be addicted to eating a lot.
I believe that the young lady is addicted to stealing. You understand?
She might be somewhat addictive to stealing, but you ask about the mental, I don't want to.
That is a mental illness as well.
Something is a mental illness that you have to depend on.
Right, fair enough.
I think your brain triggers something that makes you think you have to do that.
And it's a kleptomania. That's why it's cool.
Kleptomania, mixed ammonia, ground up, teeth and up, whatever.
Yeah. But the thing is with the law, what I don't understand, yeah? That's your addiction, yeah? But there's more something that can be done where your addiction don't cause an next person their freedom of movement, freedom of selling, freedom of running a business.
You need to seek help.
You understand? So if I'm being diagnosed or the judge said me is a danger to people shopping. You understand? There's something the judge should have put in place. You know, that if you're a danger to go to the something 6 months at a mental health institute then.
I'm sure.
I don't take treatment, I will prescribe something.
But this is what I'm trying.
But you can't be just sick and then just let you up on the road. You go create the damage.
There's definitely stipulations put in place for her to follow.
Yeah.
In order for her.
As part of her sentence.
Yes. Because
you're not meant to be in this area. Like, remember, Britain have them way how them deal with crime.
Yeah.
Right? Them have where them deal with criminals. You're banned from happening for the next 10 years or next 5 years.
Any store or any channel.
This is what I'm saying. I'm just using this as an example, right? So if they ban it from a certain area for a certain period of time or indefinitely, then cool. Yeah. This is what we put in place. Remember, if you get seen in that area, then
no matter
what it is, you're just not meant to be seen.
So there's things put in place to still protect the public itself from that person.
Because you're supposed to protect people themselves from issues.
Yeah. If I teach them just as she wear or something. Bro.
That's a lot.
She's a good thief.
She's a menace to society.
Yo, this one not talk about fucking mental problem or mental break or mental illness, whatever.
It's real. It's very much real.
So mental health problem affecting
it's serious.
Yeah, anybody, not just
it's just like we there, Jamaica.
No, the thing with Jamaica now, Jamaica just wipe. We're not taking it serious. Like, bro, me hear so much name with I can't keep.
Yeah.
What time
there's different type of mental illness.
There's so many different type of mental illness and behavior pattern.
Yeah.
With human being. I mean, I said, just then.
Because that's one know they call on the tone right, that's a narcissist. And that's the next mental health problem, you know. See, but we talk like a next day.
We watch his video. I think he's a favorite TikTok. I don't remember his name. You probably know his name.
But I believe one call a brother name, yeah. But yeah.
You probably know his name. Where he's actually sit up over a bad pan.
Full of dirty jars.
And I wash beer panty. I don't know if he's doing it for a brand. For viewers, I forget the timeline up or whatever. But the question to you, my brother, is introducing who's in the audience or any other audience is like, as man, would you wash your woman drawers? If you would, under what circumstances? If you won't, why?
Your machine there, you know, God.
Yo, you know, it has to be extremely unusual circumstances. The reason why I say that is, it can be sickness.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's only fair if you have your partner, your wife, your girlfriend, and she's sick to the point where she can't manage to wash her panty, then you might have to do it. The thing with it is, people like me is will have access to washing machine.
Yeah.
So we can just bungle them up and just dash them in the washing machine and wash them.
Well, but that's the party then.
Do you wash your own clothes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay. So the time when you don't wash your clothes, you wash your brief, your boxers when you
Wash the boxes themselves. We never get
So the time when you don't wash your clothes, obviously your partner wash your clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah? So would you want to say you're in a hurry and you're and forgot to wash your boxers, whatever. Would you want to
I never forget to wash my boxes.
What if?
No if, I will never forget. First of all, people want to understand this. My mother murderized me.
So basically, you were traumatized.
Yeah, but think trauma apartheid. Literally, my mother nearly murderized me. I didn't even want to use that. You get me? But my mother give me some ratty beatings. You know what for?
To wash it. Yeah.
Left me dirty brief in the basket.
Yeah.
And that has never left me till this day.
So basically, you don't wash your woman underwear if it's serious occasion only.
Unusual, not serious. Unusual circumstances.
Yeah.
Have a look at this. This man literally had detailed the washing. The man sit over a bath pan full of dirty drawers. And him say now use no washing brush. Him have a toothbrush. Skin out room and just catches. And have a wash every brown stain, every discharge.
Bro.
I think he's doing that for bro.
The man said, bro, it's there.
No, but man, I try to tell you, say, this is how we are talking about. You see, people and everybody. What do you mean by enough clout?
He's being serious.
Brother, once you put a camera in front of you, if you something you have a clout, you have
If I see you something clout,
even if you have a ball in front of the camera, you have a wicked fucker, we have to do something for clout.
Clout, there's so many ways to get clout, but you go extreme for what you come on.
That's all it's extreme to get.
With that camera.
Yeah, that's all people go extreme.
And whatnot. But then the backlash and the beat will come with that. Do I need that for clout?
But yeah, get money.
Clout, same way.
It is clout. I'm not saying it's not, but me I say
Me personally, I feel if I'm sharing a space with a woman, any woman, whether my daughter, my mother, or my partner, come in and say any type of laundry in the machine, it's my duty to wash them. Just if you say any plate in the sink,
so
it's my duty.
So you don't believe in a gender role?
Me not believe in a gender roles like that. You understand? Me not wait for a woman to sick to put her drawers in the machine. We don't have to wait for her if they are dead to get her sanitary pads. If me I go shop and say, oh babe, get me some napkin and listen. Me now wait to just sick her in the hospital. Me now wait till somebody in my life was sick or something bad to do my best.
No, but if she normally, as a woman, the woman where you take up and do it, by right, normally.
She normally wash.
That's her thing.
They normally wash them underwear.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make mistakes. Sometimes even me normally wash my boxers. But if me go in and I rush and everything, and make two boxers in the wash.
Yes, you understand?
Yeah.
Now makes sense. If you tell me that
maybe it now makes sense.
Okay, no, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
When you said to me now makes sense. To me,
yeah.
You see, if you're there that when thinking about man who know what's supposed to get done, there's no asking, right? We ain't no brother, let me finish. One, it's like getting up in the morning, you know you need to brush your teeth.
You brush
You need to go have a bath.
Yeah.
So you need to get dressed. Because you're out the road.
You know, even if bed.
Let me finish. This is what I'm saying. These are the things that it just happen automatically. So when you say, if you go home and say, dirty jars, you have to wash. But now just go in and say, no, get dirty jars.
Alright, watch it. You see, if me got my yard, me have access to my woman that can be the if me got, I have the white. Me I wash my white clothes. I see she have a white blouse, a white vest, a a white pants, and a white panty that in the wash. You have to put everything to soak at once.
Now, we are get the thing on messed up. Look.
You get me? I say, and then when I wash,
That's your opinion. That's your opinion.
Yeah, take off our drawers at that time.
We're not talking about
Listen. We are going to put our drawers on why we can't wash our drawers.
Bro, we're not.
No, I'm your job, bro. That's your job, man.
I know my job, but my job is to make sure you look good and smell good as well. My job is to get power. This guy said juice. My job is to get power. My job is to scan my woman.
No, you're not normal. You're mid.
My job is to scan my woman.
You being disingenuous, bro. You being
One verse.
You're being disingenuous when you say scan. Ain't nobody here saying scan.
No.
Ain't nobody here saying scan that woman. What you're trying to do again is put on a size 5 shoes by your size 10 foot. Stop talk like say no one there so I say, oh, we're not gonna watch the game. Bro,
You are saying you now special occasion. You might have to
You never say special.
like you might have to dead
bro,
folks.
stop make up
Like you might have to dead.
Sebastian,
Yeah.
stop shouting.
Yeah.
Stop shouting. Listen, what I say to you is it has to be extreme, unusual circumstances.
And then unusual
I didn't say special.
Yeah. Then
I
what's
said,
the channel?
no, using different words in different terminology is different. Don't do that shit with me, bro. Don't do that. You understand? What I'm saying is it has to be unusual circumstances. Now, if we go with my man down her because she in a hurry and run out of the door, therefore I got to just me not watch that.
I would.
Are you gonna let me finish? You say
that's your normally.
You say what you're saying.
Yeah.
So I'm saying what I'm saying. Yeah. If me go home and see my woman dirty jars and panic in the bathroom, I take them up and put them in the laundry.
Yeah.
Then when she come home, she can't do that. Nothing wrong with her.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with her. So she's not supposed to say, okay, you made a mistake.
No, I see jars for the ground and just take them out and wash.
And go wash.
Let's wash.
If you what if you wash it that day? If you wash it that day,
Me now wash it.
what?
That was a good topic. Like I said, it has to be unusual circumstances to me. Just take up one fan to them and wash them. And I'm not saying the scan, because you can't scan it on the ass.
Yeah,
That's just, that's just rubbish talking like that are being, nonchalant. I said, man, a rude boy. Okay, yeah, rude boy. I'm going to wash some boxes.
So you would wash your one in special occasion. And
stop saying special. Unusual.
Unusual occasion.
Yes.
I'm saying I would wash.
Is it?
Is it? From missing them, from me I wash.
Yeah, it
Just make it sound like say you ask him to one jars for the floor.
That's just it.
No.
One jars for the floor?
No. If me I wash, if me I wash, I'm over the panty and the laundry. Me I go wash it. It's just simple as that. If me I wash.
But ain't nobody saying, yo, people, just comment in the comment section.
Yeah, comment down with
But still, but real man still, they know what the man watching jars still.
Them the one.
We gotta wrap this up.
I read man the one on my wash and brief.
But I was gonna wrap this up. When we want to tell you this, bro, you have some real gal out there. I said, babes, put on my pants.
Yeah.
I don't need this wash.
Yeah.
You get me? That's why I say unusual circumstances.
And they say that's embarrassing as well.
Yeah, that's it. Yo, what
It's embarrassing.
For her. She feel like, why you trying to call me nasty? Why you trying to say, like,
you know what I mean?
understand? So she take offense to it.
You can't touch them.
You can't do that.
The only time you touch them jars is how you take them out.
Yeah, man.
Isn't it? But she now make it take up a jar where you wash.
Moving on. Back to Jamaica now. There's a trend in Jamaica now where the law enforcement officers and the JDF soldiers actually now wearing masks. Well, masks up and body up. Got an operation. There's a video when they go kill someone, when somebody lost their life, they're in masks, you understand? And people calling for them to stop wearing masks, but some people saying that it's okay. Why they not for wear masks? If they protect themselves from the gangsters and the 876 they want to retaliate and stuff like that.
Personally, my whole intake on that, Jamaica is an unusual space with certain things. I don't think police, worse if you're on just a regular day-to-day spot check, you don't need no mask. You need a uniform, your attire,
and your badge.
And whatever, with your color, your shoulder number, whatever, that to identify you is and blah, blah, blah. But I think if you're going on if you have up on a special operation, then you can put on your mask. You don't see what the mask are on a day-to-day thing. You can't identify who you is. You can't
suppose you're in a traffic and you now have no mask on and you're police and you stop somebody and you stop the person. This man from Dunwich for you.
Yeah. We're not police.
We're not police. But you are police. So he might identify you and know the boy from somewhere. I live around this side, know where you live. You feel say you are going to feel comfortable and do your job thoroughly while the person they know which part you live, and we are talking about Jamaica now.
Of course. You're a public servant.
Yeah. Well, if you're a police officer, come from Montego Bay, you're born and grown in Montego, they normally put you to serve in Kingston or Portmore or something.
You can move it from wherever.
Yeah, they normally put you to serve in a normal community. You understand? But I don't think the person who is meant to protect us
needs a mask.
To hide.
Yeah, you don't need a mask. Bro,
especially when you have the law.
Alright, let me tell you something. And I
you don't want nobody come to me and come to me and my family. Cover. What are you hiding? What is it you're hiding? Why you can't show your full identity?
Brother, you answer, brother. Yeah. You're a public servant.
Yeah.
You're a public servant and you serve the public by the best of your ability. Let me tell you this, bro. You don't need a mask on. You're a spot checker and a mask for what?
For what?
You have police wearing a mask, right? If it's you make a valid point, J2. You say if it's a high crime area, then you have a certain patrol who stand behind and then the police then
assist the officers.
Officers in assistance can't in their mask, but they don't interact with the public.
No.
But then you have the officers them know who them attire, them right and
them supposed to
shoulder number and whatever to deal with the general public. You can't you have public police, you have passport check on your man. What is the mask for, bro?
And I don't understand because number one, from you interacting with a person who cover their face, it's like you as a normal citizen, it's gonna be an edge.
Yeah.
You understand? So it doesn't
just see that you can walk in a mask.
But prevent COVID, wearing a mask walking down the road, police would have done get on to a long time.
Yeah.
You understand?
It's a negative impact.
So you see, after COVID now, it's just so norm for people to wear masks that police themselves don't even look at a person wearing no mask no more and be like, yo, I'm go find out what's this about. Because it's a norm right now. So you might feel a way because you look on Jamaica and way there. But even in England, I want to live now, and just police alone wear masks. You have this normal individual, including bus drivers, general public that wear masks, ski masks. You understand?
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. This mask.
But we don't feel like police wear masks.
So
if you're a public servant, no mask.
So let me ask you this. So even though you feel like police wear masks, yeah? So you feel like normal citizens could just walk on in a mask?
But it's not a crime.
No, it's not a crime.
So why is it a crime for police to wear masks?
Because you're a public servant.
And you're supposed to
when you're a public servant,
with your image and with your action.
So if you are walking in the public,
hold on. You work with members of the public and member with every government you want transparency and trust. If you don't have transparency and trust within the government, it makes no sense. You understand what I say? You can't have some mass up, man. Bro,
you can't mass up, I want transparency and trust.
And trust.
In Jamaica, if you are up on an operation, for example, Mobile now, yeah? And you come from Mobile, yes. If you are the one who lead the operation and can point out the road, then yes, wear a mask. You understand? But if you just a normal man, we are going to arrest and detain and say, no, stay the work, stay the end of this.
Government
send somebody in.
I don't think normal patrol. No, I don't think normal police at Jamaica wear masks.
They do.
Just normal, stop and stop.
They want to do it every day, you know, we're coming normal.
Well, that's my bad.
License them off masks.
Because every police will stop me and ask me for any ID or clarification in a Jamaica, they're not masked.
As you talk about that, come go down that way and police stop me. Recently.
They're masked up?
No, they're never masked up. But something just come to me. You travel a lot. We go to Jamaica. How we as British black men, we can't call ourselves British because we have British passport. Yeah. How we as British black men, how you think the treatment with us now, going to Jamaica on holiday or vacation, I just going to Jamaica, how you believe we be treated?
I think you need to slightly thank England for the one because you need the police over here.
Yeah.
So when you go to Jamaica,
so you think we need the fear,
because we need them fear.
Yeah.
I think, alright, personally, we never have problem with police. The conversation are different. Your behavior and the mannerism are different. If you notice that normal Jamaicans deal with police at Jamaica, you can tell, say, gentlemen have nothing to do with traveling to where go off interact. You understand? When police stop me, I've never ever have a bad day. One time.
Yeah, since you travel. Since you live in
Since we live in England, more than half the land.
Yeah.
So, the difference between dealing with police here and in Jamaica, it also teach me and help me grow.
Yeah.
Understand the police.
Understand that they're just doing their job.
Yeah.
And they're trying to protect members of the public.
Me personally believe the police in Jamaica has evolved in a positive way. In a positive way. Deal with my interaction, even when we go down and get stuck with them.
I think you're the one that's involved. Because, you know, dirty foot chicks.
I don't think it's the police.
You don't look like dirty foot chicks from upstairs. You.
Yeah.
I think it's
You understand?
because
no, that's your word for certain. Your word for someone that change.
That's what I'm saying. The mannerism.
You understand? If you don't come from the lane, then we don't know so you come from the lane.
Yeah. So they're dealing with
different. And you would also deal with them different. Because you don't reach for the plane.
Yeah.
You understand? So you don't have that exposure.
It's your mannerism, your behavior.
Yeah, you also give them good
You also give them the benefit of the doubt and then gear that back.
Right before.
Right, because when they stop you, you follow the protocol.
Yeah.
They tell you license and registration, whatever, and it starts a conversation.
Yeah. And you have them say that's
because
supposed to do something.
Your approach alone.
Yeah.
It have a basically make them know.
Do you apologize to police at Jamaica?
Yeah.
Have you ever apologized?
Yeah.
Have you ever apologized?
Yeah.
That's normal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But literally, I ride on a legal bike at Jamaica and get stopped by police. And the conversation of my driver's license alone started a conversation. And in David knows the bike with the man. It was illegal, but never have no paperwork.
You feel say you can do that in England?
You can't do that in England.
Okay. So that goes to show you that Jamaica police
are
more lenient.
You know what I mean? Your mannerism is how they deal with things. So you understand what I'm saying?
Police at Jamaica more lenient.
You say think we mature and when we go down, we change the way how we go.
No, I think it's not even say maturity. It's more the behavior and the mentality change.
Same thing, maturity.
That living in community.
Because we have come from an environment where we know we have to respect police. Whether they like it, yes or no.
Whether we like it.
Yeah. So you bring that behavior and attitude somewhere else and you just give them the same respect.
Yeah. And they give you the same respect.
I'm not a problem with police.
I've never
had a problem with them. The end conversation always good. You see me? We always like boom office and end conversation with
always at one time I have a problem with police because him single me out. Him think if I don't get that money. Him single me out because of Chris Carey, Jeep that drive and the two Ben Ken when I drive him make me pass. And him stop me. But I understand in the end he said, but we can't stop in the vehicle, we want to stop what we think is the vehicle. We say no, you stop the because you feel like
high-end vehicle.
Yeah, high-end vehicle. No man, money have to go run. We say, give me a ticket. I'm gonna take a ticket and I pay for it. You understand? So we never have a bad deal.
But personally, to wind up this topic, I commend the police in Jamaica.
Yeah, but think about the good job. My youth and get the people I'm telling you, as some ratchet ghetto.
Mr. Man, I fight that police.
Yeah, bro.
Police. I don't agree with
that. Bro, you need to understand.
You can't fight police, you can't drape for police.
Yeah, but in a society, especially where ghetto is concerned, them have a different experience with police. So, them are going to be a little bit more aggressive.
So you come from ghetto?
Yeah.
We come from ghetto.
Yeah. But at the point, alright then, when time you're younger, you as well, your experience you have now, you've never experienced it. No. Because the experience you have now, you've never experienced it when you was younger.
I see them run. No, I see them run.
Alright then. How want you run for? You have gone for you? No, yes, I run because I support. So I know that was.
You see them approach him and say,
so, but what I say to you now, as big old as you been now, if you younger and you see police, you say, look, you see police and run. You say, my idiot, where am I run for? Where am I run for? But you just say a while ago, when as a young you see police, you just start run.
Yeah.
Because I am mind free.
Yeah.
You understand? How when you say, and you grow up come say, man for the car and then see police them run. You understand what I say? You don't want to talk to the police, you don't want to see the police right now. You don't want to rare, whatever. You see what I say? I just saw it go until you travel. That's why traveling
is
very
You
understand?
See more. I always say that. I say, yo, if you put a dog in a cage without letting that dog out to explore its own environment, it might be aggressive. You see, if you let that dog out, he might just explore and realize,
Yeah.
oh,
And everything you arm, you
But
try arm.
you can just travel to you can read more. If
Yes,
you open up your mind.
yeah.
no, stop about reading, because Jamaican people don't like me.
No.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, stereotype, no. No, you
Brother,
can't.
Jamaican people
No,
don't like me.
no.
Very disagree on that. Jamaican people don't like me. That's it.
When is it okay, or is it okay to walk away from your family? Family including your kids and your partner.
Alright, it's okay for any man to walk away, just like how a man can walk out a man like. Reason why I said that. But here may I have a conversation, and I said to you, recent study has revealed that modern black women especially are feeling, why are they feeling? They are feeling relationship, family, and financial declining. And we get all of those sources from the black demographic and census. So, do a man want to walk away from a relationship when think
And family.
it no matter family, relationship, whatever it is, if a man with a woman and he realize that this relationship makes no sense, we think it's only right if you walk away. And then get the free house, then get the benefit them and all of them things there. So then feel so independent. We never reach makeup yet. Because we can't go there so often. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just saying the things that society gave them, in particular government, free house benefit, all of these benefits or whatever, whatnot, to the point where women feel like they don't even need to work to reach them one, and then can't say, oh, I'm independent because I get all of these benefits. They have 2 or 3 bikini, but they can each other.
But that's still not okay if your man walk away.
Bro, it's okay. Ask me a question, I'm answer.
If you're going somewhere where you're not needed, cause right.
Why you gonna stay there?
Him not needed as a man in the household there.
But you meant to be a man and stand up.
Oh yeah, I be a man.
No.
Government
Wait a
is a man.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by first of all, wait, you ask me a question. We cannot jump from what like a frog.
Yeah.
We have to have this conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We have to, yeah.
First of all, if we in a household we have to come and tell me say, get out of the house and take your black bag them and dash out the door. What other choice have you got? You understand what I'm saying? So if me in a house, I may get put out and dash out as soon as we have an argument, the other guy say me have to go and me have to take up the things and come out of my house or whatever and that beat them or not beat them there. God!
I try to woman they will put out and dash out. And if a woman put it and dash out, she have a reason why she do.
What reason?
She must, there's many reasons, but she must have a reason. Whatever reason. No
Is it ever right?
Listen. Whether it's right or wrong, it is still a reason.
Nonchalant and disingenuous.
Yeah.
You hear what you just say?
Yeah.
Put your
But yeah,
feelings
if you put my feelings out, wait. If you're in a household where you've been treated less than a man because them girl one demasculate you
Yeah.
and treat you like you're some nobody.
It's okay to walk away from
And
your family.
any day I
Yeah,
week,
man, that's a mental man.
any day,
That's a mental
say,
man. That's a
any
mental.
bumper clock day I week, yeah, cut,
Yeah, mental man.
cutting edge.
And
And
put
I
that
mash up
first.
my mental. So what you tell me now?
Woman,
Alright,
woman,
hold
leave
on,
happiness, you
hold
know.
on, hold on.
Just for happiness, you want to leave.
Hold on. I'm rich. I have the most money in my world. I have a woman live with me. My house. I may have the edge over her.
Yeah.
I'm a treat her. So is it right for she take that? Or is it right for she walk away?
Everybody have a choice.
There you go.
Yeah.
So me not take no disrespect from no girl. Constantly. At times, because we did with that woman, you know, but do that to me over and over. And she tried to justify that shit day after day after day until she realized that it didn't even work it. You understand? Girl, throw me out. Woman I live with. You understand? Throw me out, dash out the things, them treat me like. When I tell me, I said, no, this is like that. I'm a peasant. We couldn't have that, bro. Me I say, yo, at times for me live up. It's a cutting edge now.
Yeah.
You reach a point, you can say, oh, I want to be a strong black woman again, like me that old armor. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm tired of this. Me and my kids can make it all by myself. You know all that. You as a man, all that demasculate you and make you feel.
I've been in the same situation.
Yeah? And if you sit down there, so, because I pick me, you're mad. Next.
How do you, now that you walk away, your kids are 3, 4, 5, how do you explain to your kids that is 15-year-old now, 17-year-old, 21-year-old, 22-year-old, that I did walk away from my mother when you're a child? How do you explain?
There's no explanation to explain to no pick me why you left or why you stayed.
Yeah.
You make a decision as a man and you keep it moving. You understand? Most of the time, children end up staying with their mother because you don't want to go through that court system. You fight with no can for nothing, have that thing there. Because we know we as man, we want to go to work and do it after because the man of them are look for this. Financial help and most time more than ever so you have to work this long hell of hours. You understand what I say? So the children do not really get what they're supposed to get when you live in a household. They live in a household and you try to do what you have to do.
Yeah.
To make sure that child or that you get taken care of because he's a man. That gets snatched and taken away from you by who?
Yeah.
Just like our woman can say, oh, him not have no respect for me, him keep on cheating, whatever the reason is.
But you do bear in mind when you walk away, you leave in your family, you leave in that woman.
A broken home.
You live in a broken home. So you put yourself first before your kids.
You have to.
You have to.
But some come on.
We mean, come on.
No. Listen. I can agree. Alright, what you saying resonate with me. You understand? But me have to ask you the question from a woman perspective or stuff like that.
Women put themselves first before them.
No, women put themselves even before them picnic. If woman never do that, should I say, you know what? Me have 3 little picnic for him.
Me
need him right house. He need for their son. He need to help them son. What are they? He need to help them son. And his daughter go want him when she is 17 or 18. So need for their son. So until them you can
Juicy, as a man.
Yeah.
Name 3 things. What 3 things that a woman that have a family, including young kids, would allow you to walk away immediately. What can a woman do or say to make you walk away from your home? Just pack up.
State of mind. Mental.
yeah.
You understand? See, and the second thing would have been most probably respect.
Yeah.
If me not get no respect, yes, sir.
You don't step out if you pick me and your woman.
And the reason why, because the picnic not gonna respect me neither.
Because if they want to respect you, the picnic.
If the mother don't respect me, the picnic not gonna respect me. So me in the house there, I just abuse me. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you are there and there's no respect in that house, go build your respect where you're wanted. Even if you build your own thing, you're a man.
Yeah.
You understand? You own a kingdom, and you did it, and you say to the youth, them say, yo, move over here, sir, and anytime you want, you're welcome, and you assure them, say, yo, me and your father. You see me? But over here, so me get respect.
And the same thing with me. Me agree with you, but me have to ask the question from a provocative point of view.
No.
Me believe, wherever you are as a man or a woman, no man and no woman on this earth decide should go through any disrespect or let somebody treat them less than who them are.
Yeah.
You understand? If you're not feeling happy or comfortable in any situation, as a man or a woman, you're allowed to go your separate way.
Yes.
You understand? Nobody and nothing in this world should allow you to choose their happiness over your freedom, over your happiness. You understand? If me there with a woman and she's not make me feel happy, make me soul happy, or my kids and everything, me I walk away.
I remember saying this. You see a man, a while ago, me never said nothing about happiness.
Yeah.
Man live in a house all the time.
Man ain't meant to be happy, bro.
Listen, stop.
Happiness of a woman happy.
Listen, man not happy in a relationship.
Yeah.
But you see, them will get respect, them will still stay in a relationship.
Yeah.
Even though them not happy.
Yeah.
You understand? So happiness a luxury for man. If a man get happiness in a female relationship, that good.
Yeah.
But normally when time I feel say the word relationship build off a woman.
Yeah.
Because it suits woman to the T.
Yeah.
You understand?
Look here. Happiness meant for woman and picnic.
Men are born to struggle.
We're born for struggle and make sure we provide and protect.
Yeah.
That's the 2 main things we're supposed to do as men. But in today's society where we are living in, we can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? If you as a man now at work, you still carry the money. Look, woman live in a council flat and still get 100 different benefits. And still want your money. So you have to look for leverage like that, bro. At the end of the day, you have to do what you have to do. That works for your own benefit.
Me personally feel like men feeling, even within the law, is being
fuck one of them feelings, bro.
Underlined.
Fuck one of them feelings. We don't have time for the sit and worry. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to demasculate men.
Yeah, man.
They're trying to, and this is earlier when we were talking about the body washing thing. These are what women try these little things to demasculate us. And try to say, and then they see when one other way, you're controlling this, you're controlling freak, this, that, when I'm supposed to protect you. If me there with you, you have 3 picking for me, or 3 children, I mean, I say, yo, listen, you're gone from 8 o'clock this morning. It's some minutes after 1 the next day. You forgot to have 3 picnic. Where you come from? Oh, this is how I can't deal with. And then start carry on. This is what they do. And this is how, this is what I said to you, they're trying to demasculate men. They're trying to take that masculinity away from us. And then women are trying to be the ruler, the head of things. Alright, bitch, me here one song downstairs like a rabbit just come down. Go downstairs and see what I'm doing now.
So basically your argument, you justify man walking away if they're not comfortable.
Any day a week, fam, and they'll tell you, feel like a joke now, make fam. Any day a week, if a man feel like saying, yo, yes on the right for me, I'm in the wrong environment, but have
some man there we did that and decides after 5 years, 10 years, in decides, say, you know what, let me just shift energy to the right. You accept that.
Of course. Let me tell you what I may accept. If you're there with a man who's have value, a man that bring value to you, yeah? Remember, the woman don't have much to bring to the table.
No, we won't say that.
You understand? Brothers, woman don't have not much to bring to the table. Why did I say that? The most a woman can do is wash, cook, clean for you, and give you some sex. Me can't do that for myself.
No. But, me understand.
Me can't do that for myself. You understand what I said? Okay. If you're there with a wealthy millionaire, Elon Musk, or Andrew Tate, or whatever, blah, 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 right? And you find out, say, if I want next man on the road, you're in your feelings. While you drive your £200,000 Bentley, and you live in a $6 billion house, and you have gear, everything where you need to get, where you get your feelings all of a sudden because you might do something where you don't like. You've done something to that man that you don't like.
So you ask, with the argument where you just say, you feel like, say, throw a man and take care of a woman, she can just accept anything come her way?
Bro, it's not no accept anything. Acceptance is what you want to do. You can always make a choice. You can stay,
Or you can
or
go.
you can fuck off.
No.
So make you feel
So
like
you feel like, because there's very few millionaires, any woman, especially a black woman, black English, black American, black Israeli, should accept what a millionaire or a guy that making sense.
I think they'll quicker
Listen to
to
the question,
accept.
listen to the question. Should accept any form of negativity.
what is negative?
Like a man controlling, a man.
What is controlling?
I'm telling you what.
Provide and protect.
Listen. You ask a question, you have to allow me to answer.
Yeah.
Any form of bullying, any form of controllingism.
If a woman is with a man of extensive value, got multiple choice. Again, you can stay if you want, or you can fuck off. Ain't nobody telling you to stay here.
Watch this. Whether you have money or you're broke, I feel a relationship supposed to be equal.
It's not.
Equal respect, equal understanding.
It's not.
Listen.
Go on.
Listen.
Yeah.
Go
Right.
Equal respect, equal understanding. A female should accept and understand that a man is masculine, and a man should expect a woman is feminine.
They're not equal.
When a woman is feminine, she's gonna get into her emotional role at times.
Yeah.
When a man is masculine, he's gonna get in his masculine role at
I'm a card bully.
times. You understand? The point is, you have to accept that my man is gonna get masculine and my woman is gonna get feminine.
Yeah.
The feminine part of it, she's gonna get argumentative. She's going to use her mouth.
Yeah.
How are you saying that? When a woman uses her mouth, being feminine, just being a woman, you understand? Whether it's intentional or not, we should walk away and leave with kids.
Bro, listen. You see, when you just said a while ago, relationship can't be equal.
No.
It can never be.
On both sides.
Listen up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the provider.
Yeah.
I'm the protector.
Yeah.
I'm who you look to make sure you ask me a question.
Yeah.
You finish.
Yeah.
I'm who you look to make sure things are in order.
Good.
We're men for a reason. Good. You understand what I'm saying? Woman can't get emotional all they want.
Listen. But at the same hand,
you're supposed to give them some time.
you're supposed to give them some leverage. As a woman, supposed to be caring.
Bro, if she
listen.
like that,
We supposed to be protector. We supposed to be care. We supposed to be king the lion. Yeah? We get that. I want to give you leverage from that.
Yeah.
I understand. Even though we step out of character and be over caring, over protective, over controlling, a woman should understand that. Vice versa. We should understand a woman being over caring, over loving in her own feminine role.
That's your black back a feminine role?
Yeah, eh? Yeah,
Exactly.
That's all.
That's all.
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
No,
No,
that ain't
no.
This is
That's abuse.
That's abuse.
That's
man.
abuse.
It's part of being feminine. You're feminine.
No, that's
No,
abuse.
bro. That's abuse, fam.
And you have to understand how a woman functions.
It's not our job. It's not our job to understand how a woman functions.
Okay.
It's not your. It's not your job.
Understand that. I understand how you feel about that. Yeah. But when you have a partner, you have to understand the level of femininity. The level of femininity can be very, 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 very
Different.
petty and different from us. So we just like how them have to give away leverage and say, if we come in and say, yo, more all the food no cook, but cook some food, that's maxing to the core. And understand the femininity to the core.
Woman wouldn't say that's abuse. Because if you are a man, no.
Woman would say abuse. But also when a man chop out the clothes, if you feel upset for a minute.
But when you were explaining this a while ago,
yeah,
it's the same thing like me explain to boy sometimes as a man, you know. You have to hold up my hand and clot her about.
Hold up your stress.
No, well, abuse. Like,
you understand? There's no explanation for that, you know.
Exactly.
So there's no explanation for you taking that blood clot bin back from under the jar and put my clothes in there and say, yo, got you. And then tomorrow you can come back and say, come back.
You understand? Come now, you know, exactly. So you understand?
No, hold on. I get the understanding of what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
You're looking at it from the opposite direction.
Yes.
Which is right. I get that. I get all of that and whatever. But, bro, listen to me. Women are women for a reason. Play your role. Man are men for a reason. We need to play our role. Stop make woman feel like some of the things that what man do is right. It's just simple ain't. And this is why men walking away from all these relationships when you find black women, 51% of black men single and childless. Because they refuse to get in that same shit like our ancestors did back in the days. And even that is different because then they still have a different kind of conception from what we have now.
Yeah.
We live in a different world. We live in a different society. Woman and girl people behave different. Look at the behavior of these women nowadays, bro. Look at the kind of behavior and things with them are right now, bro. You know what I'm saying? They make society gas them up and gaslight them. So right now, I guarantee you, it's more than 60% of black women single.
More than single. Way more than single.
And don't have a father in the household to help grow the picnic. No, a man not in the house. And what this man don't need, what this man don't understand, stop making choose some man tell you say you're beautiful and you're nice. Oh, and you look sexy and whatever, whatnot. It don't necessarily mean the man wants you. Because you're already stuck with two picnic and then not take on a burden the fuck.
Me don't know none of my friends. I walk away from them picnic. We don't walk away from our people. We walk away from disrespect.
Yeah,
from them up. You understand?
Yeah, a lot of the time.
That's what we walk away from.
A lot of the time.
And if we stay and more answer this to even my kid, my own kids, yeah, who probably watch this or don't, yeah. If you think we walk away from you, we didn't. Yeah? We walk away from you hating us or giving a reason to hate us. Because if we stay, we're gonna get violent.
If
we stay, we're gonna get rude, we're gonna get disrespectful. So you will hate us more. We walk away from the disrespect that is what was meant to come.
I think you summed that up in like we're just saying, look, you walk away from circumstances and situations that can be detrimental.
Yes.
Either me or the woman.
And it will end up being detrimental for the kids.
But that's what I just said.
Yeah.
You walk away from detrimental situations that might be bad on either side.
Yeah.
So if you're with a woman and you realize, look, I see where this is going.
Yeah.
And
let me step out.
You know, it's time for me to step.
Yeah.
Worse, if, like I said, if you're living in a woman's house. A woman can live in your yard and you're not carrying an next man in there. Go do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And even if you're at a breakup, the chances of you saying, you know what, you can stay because children are there. Maybe you can live in the same space, because the youth them there or whatever. She'll do that. But a woman not allow a man to live in her house if she ain't no good.
Yeah. Ladies, listen to this. You say if you have a man will live with you, or live in your yard, or live a female, you see when they put out that man there, the man have no choice to go look at his home. You understand? And home, we all know home is where the heart is. So anywhere a man live, and that's why I'm going to pay attention. So if a man move in a house with a different woman and she have 3 people with a different man, and that's all, he's going to pay attention.
And that's the same thing there.
That's the same thing.
I've said that.
Yeah, put out a man out of your house.
And then you're
I expect
You're house in the first house.
Man. You need to understand this, yeah? You have a man, him come in, him drunk at night time, or him come in and him not sex you, or him come in and him not give no money, or him come in and him just walk this up, or him come in and you not happy. Whatever reason, you put him out. He might go find a next home. It's compulsory. He might go find a next home. You say that home I go become him home. So your home I become second priority and non-priority at all. You no matter if you have 10 people near the walls for you. Because a home is where the heart is. When we wake up, when we shit, when we sleep, when we change my clothes, and that's how I'm yard.
Basically.
Your home with your picnic, which is my child, now become my priority no more.
Bro.
My child.
Let's just
Remember child there next man, whoever come in at your home,
he's supposed to play that role.
play that role.
Yeah.
Whoever when me I go with my girlfriend or whoever yard me I go live,
she comes, she's priority. She's priority. And I said that.
Know that.
I said that the other day.
Ladies, wait, let me say it clearly.
No, you said it already.
Ladies, know this. If you put me out of your house tonight, the next yard when we go, that's going to become my priority. Your yard now become my priority no more.
Disagree with that one then.
Or if you disagree.
Because, you see, if you look back on the picnic in the yard where you left, and deal with the picnic there, just know say less stress from the woman.
Just like for her, but imagine when your new wife I go say.
No, but if the father from the new wife the yard the way they do the same thing or think the same
thing. But probably my his father like you and move.
But me I tell you, say you can go in an environment. Suppose you go in a yard now. And if you go in a yard and the yard go in a woman have 2 previous kids. If them father they look after them, you not have the same responsibility.
But it's still my job. What is me not the same responsibility? Wait. But if me going out, say my woman put me on, my baby mother with 3 kids put me on. Yeah, she put me on. She decides to walk this or whatever. I'm going out next year with that woman with 2 picnic or 1 picnic, or 3 picnic, or 4 picnic. Me go live with that woman we have 4 picnic, and fear baby I pay for her play the role. My job in that new house, is to be the man, So me I go to the school run, me I go fix the car, me I go put up the blinds, me I go do everything in that yard for me secure my man's masculinity.
Fair enough. But I think it's the mother wrong to even expect more from you being out of the yard than what you do.
That's the word point. Expect more from me being out of the yard in the yard.
Because if you left me, and the reason why you left me for, just know sometimes he come out of the yard and you strike that in half to know say, yo, you see that thing
what
when you usually do? Him not in the do half of that no more.
A week,
where you
cost and say that kind of nothing. If me used to get a 50 pound, or 100 pound, or 1,000 pound, and my yard when me asleep, and you put me up because I mean, you understand? Me I go guard the next woman out.
And you can get at 25 now.
That I go split.
Yeah man, you have to
so you get less.
You have to get less.
Alright, listen. Me are about to understand, but there's misconception in what you say. If you're with a woman and you end up leaving that household, let me finish. And you left that household with your child, it's still a responsibility. But you see the person who you're now involved with becomes priority.
It's the same thing we have said, man. The woman who
that person you're with now
becomes priority
over everything else. And that's fact.
Yeah.
So that's how the woman them don't know. When they put out a man,
when you break up
is
the best choice.
Or if I walk his father back, I'm not. It's not.
Putting out a man thinking is the best choice.
When you put me on, when we go live, I become my priority. Number 1.
Wherever me, if that woman have 100 people, she and her child are going to be my priority. Yes, the youth of me Africa are going to get taken care of. But I have to make sure my yard are right. When we live, Alright. Feel on the one feel.
Yes.
Next topic.
That's it. You see me?
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. You understand? Woman don't have to know this. Wise up and know it. You put out your man because he put cheesy, or because he not give enough money, or because he pouring. Remember, the next yard are becoming priority, not you.
It is.
You understand?
And that's the
however, you put him on for a woman, would that be like, yo, them problem that are not mean.
That problem you understand? So, same topic, but we're stepping up a notch, yeah? You're there with that woman, 20 years, 15 years. You find out Liquor Rick Jones is not yet the child. Or we know
I got up my ear for that.
Liquor Shaniqua.
Yeah, I got a big man name, brother.
Liquor Shaniqua, who you raised for like 15 years is
15, 18 years.
Is that reasonable for just turn your back on your child where you've been raising anyway?
You see this whole jacket argument,
Yeah.
and some people feel like say it's supposed to be laughed about. And personally, me not find it funny.
No.
You know why I don't find it funny? What we have to go through as men to take care of our children by some girl who decide for the skin out her big nasty crashes and sleep with another man and come give me feel responsibility. It's wrong, bro. Me not depend on that. Me not nobody to come laugh and feel like it's fucking funny. If me find out tomorrow and find out say Jada and my dad, it have a lick with chick. You know why? I've been involved in that child life from day 1. And now I bum buckler at day 10. It have a lick with chick, bro. Me not play that jacket up there. Hold on. That jacket's up there, bad man. You know when a man come feel like saying, come laugh about that. I'll suck your mother. I'm going to depend on no guy. Don't play the jacket tag. And find out, say, me dad, one daughter, one son, I'm going to feel it.
If you find out Jada is not your child, today, how old is Jada now?
Yeah, 22.
And you've been nourishing Jada from she a child and everything that you've been part of the journey. If you find out at 22 she's not the child, put the mother aside. What would be your response to Jada?
So like Murray. So like Jerry Springer.
Yeah.
I don't see me walking away from it. It's not just about financial help. That child connected to me spiritually, mentally, emotionally. That's my daughter.
So you would walk away from her
For
if
what?
you find out she's a child?
No, only
that's the
walk away
answer.
from her. It's too late for that.
Yeah.
So that's the answer.
So that's the answer.
It's too late.
Yeah.
I've been a sick, me could, like, me earlier say, suppose when I'm picking them turn out not to be, we don't know how me to manage that. But the question, so now that we establish how we feel,
About the kids.
yeah,
If
how we
you-
feel if you find out, say, I pick me and I feel.
So the kids are not the problem.
The kids is not the problem.
Yeah. No, but that's still
Yo, I am big idiot guy.
yeah, are the problem.
I'm not, I feel like joking, and then big waist guy. I problem.
Watch this. We have to quote the devil in here. Do you understand why a woman will give a man like you or me a jacket? You have to understand that. You have to understand the whole setup in it.
No, we understand the digraphic or the demographic in why some women want to put jacket on them.
Yeah.
But I don't understand this. In the first place, why you have for 5, 6, 7 man?
Yeah.
Knowing that you have a so-called bona fide. It's all
to you.
who should I come out? Now one camera. Why is it on a woman no say? You know, me I fuck 3 man, and find out I'm pregnant. And the possibility of you giving a wrong man the picnic is high. Why am I doing this? Why not say, yo, nah, I'm ruffling
Why
my
should I
picnic?
get the picnic to the boy?
But yeah,
Hold on. Me don't want to go ruffle that picnic. Better me go do an abortion because me not have no right. Wait, no brother. Me not have no right sleeping with 3 man in the first place. So no, even if you are sleeping with 2 man, just because I said, I couldn't write down to 2. So you are sleeping with 2 man now, and you're pregnant. The chance of you giving the wrong man is high.
Yeah.
So in that case, you say, you know what? Me I don't want to do it. Either tell them on the truth, or me I go just dash it. Yeah. Because the embarrassment and all of them things and whatever. But these girls seem to carry the jacket, give it to Juicy, and then Juicy now mind that picnic there for how many years. Get a bus and go foreign.
Someone 3 man and 1 picnic.
We know. We don't reach this one yet. Get Juicy, get a bus and go foreign. Decides now me have to help my daughter. You know. And guess what? And DNA come show Juicy say, yo, brother, jacket.
But do you believe in the thing that I said they want a mandatory in Jamaica now? Because the rate in jacket in Jamaica is so high.
62%.
So fucking high.
That's
The girl in Jamaica, the jacket flying.
It's ridiculous. That's why Jamaica ranks.
So do you believe in mandatory DNA test?
Personally, I think mandatory DNA test in Jamaica should be should be passed down by
Yeah.
it should be,
A woman need to dip on the
should be
podcast, right? That's what
You understand?
Because no man never listen.
No man,
No man
but
can-
a woman can disagree.
But a woman will find it to be
And then
insulting.
but
yeah.
we have to understand this, yeah? And we have to look at the different aspect of how these are the behavior of women. These ladies, come on now. This is very distasteful and disgusting. 95% of the women never look weird. They justify.
Say why?
Say man to get jacket. This is how we have to deal with in a Jamaican society. Them big idiot guy.
Not in Jamaica society.
Yeah,
Bro, we can talk about Jamaican society, they rank first. 62%. Nigeria second. What's the population in Jamaica? Wait, we don't want to talk about yet. What's the population in Jamaica? 2.81 million. What's the population in Nigeria? 233 million. Nigeria alone. Don't matter.
Jamaica have no right to be
Don't
especially knowing me, we're coming from a culture of solidarity, a culture of union.
We come from the era where when time you get a jacket.
We're not even about, yeah.
As a man, if you're a woman and you get a jacket, you get shame.
Yeah, you
And shun
share.
upon.
Yeah.
No,
You
brother,
understand?
we don't need to understand. We're not even going to talk about culture because Nigeria culture is more strong than any other culture. They believe in respect down to the T. You understand what I'm saying? Jamaica, I just one place where they just loose, man. Especially the girl them, brother. Them loose,
I
man.
understand that. I totally understand that. I totally understand that, brother. But don't we as men contribute to that?
No. Huh? How does that?
Let me ask a question, let me explain that. Don't you think we play a role in woman not trusting us as men? Listen to the question. Woman not trusting us as men. Woman can't depend on us as men no more. We are moving like girl. We are taking longer in the bathroom. We are arguing with them. We are controlling. We are bullying. Don't you think that put the strain on them to see somebody?
The things them when you say a while
Think the
ago,
way you say a while ago.
it just
nullified. It's just so.
there's so much things that you packed into one way.
The one where it doesn't make sense.
So I would think,
Hold on. Because you have no right sleeping with 2-3 man.
but we are right
We ain't not,
as men.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
of course
right.
you do.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Depends on what. Listen, depends on where you go. Yeah, in a society.
Yeah.
Or even if you go Africa side, you have people which is man with more than one wife. Yeah. So when you deal in a Western world as this cheating or this whatever behavior,
It's not.
In other parts of
in
the
other
world, it's
parts
the
of
right
the world.
way.
But come back to the Western world.
Yeah.
Where you make a promise to a woman. You're my one and only, I'm my wife, I'm not violate you.
Yeah.
And then she made the same promise. But we still are cheat. We normally don't hold our back.
One of the audience, people, one of the audience has something to say.
Yeah.
Sir Rick Jones.
Just a one word on that topic there, yeah? See, life set up where woman cheating is frowned upon way more than men cheating. Let me give you an example. If a woman cheat with many men, as they said, 3 guys, they must sleep around 3 guys, science says they won't know who the father is. But if a man is doing it with 3, 5 women,
They will know who.
they must know who.
They will know who.
That's science saying why it's frowned upon. That's science. You know, the Bible, I'm sure you have many in the Bible. We have more than one wife too.
Yeah.
Concubines as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Quran, them say the man can have more than 7 wives. Them say the man can have 7 wives.
It's out to 7 one. Yeah.
So everything in the world
Frown upon
women
Yeah.
and their infidelity.
So,
That's why I said.
so Rick George just answered the question. And the last time here, it's like you said, woman and man are equal. No, we're not. We're never ever going to be equal. We're never going to be on the we're never going to be on the same level. The woman can't do what we meant to do. We build this world.
Yes.
We
I know that.
create everything as men.
I know that.
We get women involved because we said, all right, let's have some women involved in what we're doing or whatever. But we're men, masculine men, for a reason. We don't get up tomorrow thinking of, oh, I want to be happy. You smoke some weed, you drink some alcohol, you have sex with your girlfriend. That's the end of it.
But Juicy, the reason why I say woman and man is equal, you understand it? Women can't do what men do. Women don't build skyscrapers. Women don't clean the sewage. Women don't engage wild animal, wild beasts. We do. The reason why I say women and men is equal is because women have their own attributes that they bring to the universe. What's not in our nature is in the.
Oh, we can be
Can I
equal.
speak? Can I speak? check it's in a more simple form. A male socket and a female socket. A man is able to push, a woman is able to receive.
But that's a balance.
That is a balance. That's equal.
Yeah,
that's equal.
No, but
You
you
can't have black or white.
that's
You can't have black
equal.
or white.
Alright,
Yeah,
you
you
missed that. You
It's
see,
equal.
oh, wait.
Listen,
You have a misconception.
listen.
That's
Go on, make it
misconception.
sharp.
We finish that.
Make him land.
We finish that. Yeah? Simple and clear. The world we're living in now is a male dominance world. But it wouldn't be a world without woman.
Yes.
Duh.
So we are equal.
That doesn't necessarily pinpoint the fact of we being equal.
We can complement each other.
And just now,
Without a woman,
without
civilization would not continue.
bro.
Most definitely.
Bro.
Without a man, civilization. So we are equal. We
Bro.
both bring similar attributes to civilization.
No.
Alright then. You see what?
And that is a problem why I'm going to talk about my black culture. And this is a black problem why we're feeling how we keep blaming the other person.
No.
Listen,
No.
let me finish.
Go on. Make
You're
it
not giving me a word for speaking.
Go on.
Yeah? How we keep blaming the other person. The woman keep blaming the man and the man keep blaming the woman. Until we realize that the woman plays a significant role just as us as men in society, as black women, or black men, or black English, or black Jamaican, or black we both play equal role.
No,
and the role we play is as much important as the other. Yo, as much as me despite listen what me
You see what you're saying?
No, I mean, don't tell me I said no. As much as we despite the females' ways and how they act and how they behave and how society treat them to feel like they are the prize and how them brainwash and easy for be brainwashed. What I know for a fact is we need female in a femininity in this generation for us to survive. I'm not talking about a woman. And you're right in what you're saying. A woman's supposed to know her role, yeah? But if we as man, yeah, if we as man, knowing that a woman, we want a feminine woman come on with hormonal problems.
Forget your hormones.
No.
Forget your hormones, brother.
Go on. Let
We want a woman to be all feminine. A woman
Yeah.
come in hormonal problems,
Yeah.
especially certain time of the month.
Yeah.
And how we do that,
Oh,
and how
that's
she
tough.
do that,
Yeah.
and the creation do that.
Yeah.
You understand? So if we are accept a woman as a woman,
Yeah.
we are gonna know that every time we can say to a woman, Mama, why you not cook no food and she not back answer we?
True. Fair enough.
You see where I come
Yeah.
from? So we can't expect we to be masculine all around and not a woman
Well,
to be.
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but listen to the point. We can't expect to be masculine all around and a woman not to be feminine all around.
But
If a woman is gonna be feminine all around, meaning she's gonna get into her emotions.
Yeah.
And she's gonna get into her feelings.
Alright, remember.
She's gonna feel she's gonna feel unsafe, she's gonna feel unprotected, she's gonna feel undermaintained, and that have nothing to do with the man, you know. That have to be with she being feminine.
At that time,
When she, at that point at time,
that's how
someone-
she feels.
that's how she feels.
Fair enough.
And if we are a masculine man,
Fair
if
enough.
you're a man,
You understand?
listen this, I will carefully. If you're a masculine man, you're gonna understand that your woman is gonna hate you and despise you at certain times of the month, or certain time of the year, or certain holiday, or when it's the
Certain moments.
certain
Yes.
moments when
Bro,
it's start
yes,
alive.
I agree.
We're not talking about certainty.
Go on. You must.
You're gonna know that feminine woman is gonna be scornful and distasteful at times. It comes with femininity.
Yeah.
That's why we need enough gal.
As a masculine man, where you have to go and leave her.
We're not talking about going leave her. But when
She in her peak of her femininity.
Of course, it's a feminine.
Yo, listen. Woman have them period. Woman have them moments. Woman hormones level all over the place. We get all of that. What I'm saying is, you're supposed to understand at certain time, your man work 15 hours from this job, when man the whole day, and come home. You don't work all day. Now, because you're not for a period, you don't even say, you know what? Let me cook the man some dumpling and butter.
It's not simple good even no.
She don't kill herself and cook at still. Look at dumpling and butter. And one glass of lemonade. But because you're there for your period now and all of these things now, you feel like me not deserve not even that after just doing a 15-hour shift. I don't give a fuck if you blood run to your nose. And that me say, come out of my house, go on. Me fat.
No, but me not agree.
Let me know. Let me know.
That's selfish, bro.
Let me know. Listen to me. Listen to me. And I need to say,
If you have cramps and them thing there,
brother,
understand.
fuck your cramps. Fuck your, brother, to this, bro. Listen to this. Me can't bump clock their work. 15 pussy clock hours, 7 days a week, to make sure you straight. And you can tell me, say, your hormones make you couldn't cook me some dumpling and butter?
Yes.
But she be doing it for every month, every day in, day out,
Brother,
day in, day out.
but you have to make sure that you be protected and provided for day in, day out.
And that's what comes with being a man.
Man.
And that's why you're not equal.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. That's what comes with being a man.
Yes.
Me can't work with this woman, you have to go.
So you want a yes girl, then we work with you every time.
A woman is your headmate. She's supposed to make sure, say, yo, in clothes wash, in food cook, fuck him when we're ready. All the attributes that come with what a woman's supposed to do. It's not the right thing to do, it's what you're supposed to do.
It's your duty.
It's your duty.
And that's why I talk with Sebastian is so interested. We come to the end of this show. Thank you very much for being here. Big up Joseph, big up Regia, big up Rick Jones.